Well, it has been a while since I've done a countdown, but I think now is a good time to make a list about Pokkén Tournament. For those of you who don't know, Pokkén Tournament is an arcade fighting game developed by Bandai Namco. Think Tekken, but with Pokemon as the fighters. The arcade version is already out in Japan, and now it's getting a worldwide release on Wii U in 2016. With Pikachu Libre added to the roster, this brings so much possibilities of more Pokemon to join the roster. There's over 700 Pokemon to choose from, but as usual, I'm only choosing 10 of my most wanted Pokemon for Pokkén Tournament. It was really hard to choose because, as you know, I love Pokemon. First things first, these are the Pokemon that I would like to see in the fighting game. Second, I am not going to choose the Pokemon who really were in Smash Brothers. If I did that, then Greninja and Mewtwo would be on the top spot. And third, you might expect to see a few fighting type Pokemon on the list. If there's a Pokemon that you want in the game, comment down below or make a video response about it. I would like to know who you want in the game. Enough rambling, let's fight! Starting off this list is an arm-thrusting sumo Pokemon, Hariyama. He would fit in a fighting game since Hariyama is based off a sumo wrestler. They could give him some movesets to complement his design, like stomping on the ground causing earthquakes, using his former signature moves like Smelling Salt, Arm Thrust to deal multiple hits, and of course, Hariyama could crush you with his own weight using Heavy Slam. His burst attack could be Hariyama using close combat, but using his huge hands to smack you very rapidly, much like E Honda's 100-hand slap. With its thick fat body, Hariyama can hit really hard and take lots of hits. However, he is very slow, as you expect from a power class character, let alone a sumo wrestler. Most Pokemons have ways of hitting your opponent. Some use fists, some use legs, some use projectiles, whether it's a magic, element or object, but in this case with Cypher, his blades on his forearms. Cypher can use his twin sides to cut down his opponents with Air Slash, Night Slash, Fury Cutter, and, well, Slash. He could also use his wings to fly and pull off air combos. Cypher can sharpen his blades to increase his attack stat, and for his burst attack, X-Scissor to deal devastating damage. He has frail defense and resistance, but in favor of having his high attack and speed. Now, I don't mind Scizor being in the roster, with its large pincers and a Mega Evolution for its burst attack, but I think Cypher would fit better with its design and its fighting stance, which is based off a Chinese martial art, the Praying Mantis, which is the name after an insect which Cypher is based off. And that's pretty sweet. This entry on this list may be a weird choice, but I think it would work. It's an anthropomorphic rabbit Pokemon, Lopunny. Yeah, questionable pick for one of the most questionable designs in Pokemon. And that's why Lopunny could work well in a fighting game. Namco could have some fun designing its movesets, like Lopunny distracting you with her charms and attractive, and then wrecking you with its heavy attacks by using its ears. Lopunny should excel its jumping mobility, since of course Lopunny is based off a rabbit. And of course its burst attack is a Mega Evolution. Yeah, you'll see that a lot on this list. This is when things get interesting. Her design shows that Lopunny is not messing around and ready for a proper fight. Lopunny becomes more faster, stronger, and has some new fighting styles with its drastic design. Lopunny may distract you with her charms, and then wreck you big time. It looks like we have another weird choice on the list. The final evolution of the Unova water starter, Samurott. Why? Well, here's why. Samurott is a quadruped. You know who's also a quadruped? Suicune. He made it into the Pokemon fighting game, so there's that. Samurott is clearly based off a samurai crossed with a sea lion. And he wouldn't have been a samurai without a sword, right? You know what's better than one? Two, damn it! Samurott can use his Razor Shells as combos like Fury Cutter, Slash, and his signature move, Razor Shell. Samurott can charge up to your opponent with Mega Horn, Aqua Jet, and Surf for coverage. He's also got some projectiles like Hydro Pump. He's pretty versatile for a standard fighter, with very well balanced stats. I don't know what else to say. Samurott is just an awesome Pokemon and he should fit his role as a samurai warrior. Back in the early development of Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U, some people, myself included, speculated that Zorax was going to be playable to represent the newer Pokemon series. Unfortunately, Generation 6 showed up and pretty much hurt Zorax's chance to be playable. But hey, at least he's in the game though! but as a Pokeball item. But now it is his chance to get in a spot in a fighting game. Zorax playstyle can result in trickery, just like what foxes do best. I'm not sure they'll keep Zorax's disguising ability though, but I'm sure they'll think of something. If not, they could make him a sneaky fox with high speed and agility. His movesets could be similar to Weavile's, but hopefully not the same in terms of properties. Zorax can use his main signature move as his burst attack, Night Daze, a powerful dark explosion. If given the opportunity, Zorax and Lucario can finally have a 1 vs 1 battle in a Pokemon fighting tournament. Let the games begin. Breloom is one of the best grass and fighting types in the Hoenn region. This Pokemon could be one of the Hoenn representatives in the tournament. Real kangaroos fight like a boxer, and Breloom's fighting style could be similar to that of a kangaroo. Except Breloom can hit much harder with Force Palm and Mach Punch for fast attacks, and an explosive dynamic punch. Now this isn't all he has, oh no. He can sap your health with Leech Seed and Mega Drain to get health back. Breloom can also stun opponents for a very short time with Stun Spore. Oh, and he's also packing it with a Seed Bomb. Man, it's a good thing I don't eat mushrooms. Breloom's speed is not great, but he should have good jumping mobility, and his strength should be really high. If Breloom gets put into the game, he's gonna send you 6 feet down under. Who the hell changed my script? Hey, who the hell changed my script? Yeah, that joke is not funny. That's not a funny joke. Okay, now we're up to a point where I really want to see which Pokemon I want to see in Pokkén Tournament. It's the terror of the Sinnoh region, the Mark Pokemon, Garchomp. Now, as am I recording this, there has not been a Dragon-type Pokemon confirmed yet, let alone a pseudo-legendary. Just look at this thing! It's a land hammerhead shark, jet dragon, with fangs on his body. Its design is built to be in a fighting game. In the RPG games, Garchomp is one of the most overused Pokemon in the competitive online and tournament play. While Garchomp should be invited in a fighting tournament with his reputation, with its high-speeded attack, Garchomp could wreck your opponent by using his charging Dragon Rush, chop you up with Dual Chop and Dragon Claw, and of course, kill you up with Crunch and Fire Fang as his grab move. You all know what he'll use for his burst attack, transforming it to Mega Garchomp and then unleashing his fury with Outrage to finish you off. Garchomp may be overused in tournament play, whenever for his badass design and his overpowered stats. I'm gonna enjoy playing Garchomp as much as I'm gonna enjoy playing Blaziken. Rather than taking up 3 entries on the list, these 3 Pokemon will share the same spot, and I think it would be a Pokemon fighting game without the trio. You know where I'm going with this? It's Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Hitmontop. They may be similar in the main games in terms of stats, but they're unique enough to be in a fighting game. Let's start with Hitmonchan. Since his design is clearly a boxer, his moveset speak for itself. Bullet Punch, Counter, Sky Uppercut, all of the elemental punches, and for his burst attack, it could be something like this. Then there's Hitmonlee. He only relies on kicking. He could mix up his movesets like Rolling Kick, Double or Triple Kick if you're a button masher, and Blaze Kick for insane combos. He could also use Jump Kick for aerial mobility, and Reversal for countering. As for Hitmontop, well, think Eddie from Tekken, except less being a noob, more on spinning. Whichever playstyle suits you, the Hitmon Trio will work in your favour. Many people were expecting that Gardevoir was going to be playable in Pokkén Tournament. After all, Gardevoir is very popular in the Pokemon fanbase. No! Not for that reason, you sick fuck! Anyways, Gardevoir did make it into the game as a technical fighter with magic-like attacks. But what about the male counterpart? If you're going to put Gardevoir in a fighting game, you have to put GalAid. The arcade version's already out in Japan, and yet GalAid is just waiting for a formidable opponent. His fighting stance, his arm blades, the Spartan-like head just shows that GalAid is ready for a fight. Much like Cypher, this swordsman has the ability to extend his blade for more range. GalAid should counter or fake out with False Swipe, and use Leaf Blade and Night Slash for diversity, GalAid can do more than just slicing. He can shoot out Psycho Cut and the very fast Vacuum Wave for spacing. GalAid can even become more badass with Mega GalAid, becoming more faster, stronger, and even more stylish with that stylish cape. If both Cypher and GalAid or any other sword-wielding Pokemon were in the game, this would be one epic sword fight. I had a very hard time to decide which Pokemon I would like to see in a fighting game, but there was only one Pokemon that has to enter the ring. Many of you may agree with me on this. Cue the music! Hawlucha is the Pokemon I would like to see in Pokkén Tournament. This is one of the most unique designs I have ever seen. He is the combination of a Hawk and a Lucha Libre. The design alone puts him at the #1 spot. His Pokédex entry in Pokemon X says that his fighting skills can keep up with big brutes like Machamp, despite with his size. Namco can do so much fun with his moveset. His playstyle could work really well if sent to Pokemon in the air and pull off some insane combos in mid-air, which is really fun to watch and even more fun if you pull it off. Heck, his moveset could be similar and rival El Fuerte. Another reason why I want Hawlucha so bad is to see what Namco could do with Hawlucha's alternate color scheme. They could have so much fun recoloring Hawlucha. Heck, just having fun developing Hawlucha in general. Bottom line, Hawlucha needs to enter the Pokemon Fighting Tournament and settle the rivalry between regular wrestler Machamp and the Lucha Libre Hawlucha. This is the Water Strider here, and Pikachu Libre better not take his place. Not only will it be a waste of character slot with the same Pokemon, but it would disappoint me and the people who want Hawlucha to enter the ring.